Hello, this is part 3 of a video tutorial series on how to program the Asteroids game using Scratch. And what I want to concentrate on in this video is making bullets or laser beams that come out of the front of the ship and travel to the edge of the screen. So the first thing I'm going to need is a bullet or a laser beam, and they don't have anything like that in the sprites, but they do have a lightning bolt. And I'm not too bothered about the way it looks. The lightning bolt is not ideal, but at the moment I'm just concentrating on the gameplay, and I can fix the way everything looks at the end. But I do need to make sure that the lightning bolt is a good size compared to the ship, and I'm going to need to make it quite small, so I'll zoom in a bit so that I can make it small enough. And it needs to go in the center, which is where that target is there. So I'll move it over the center, and it needs to point in direction 0 degrees so that the lightning bolt goes forward instead of sideways. Alright, these lightning bolts are going to be generated by the press of a space key, which I'm going to put in the ship code. So when the space key is pressed, it's going to generate a clone. It's going to create a clone of the lightning bolt. Now, this clone of the lightning bolt is not going to know the position or direction of the ship. The ship is going to have to pass that information to the lightning bolt. The lightning bolt can't find out that information for itself. So the ship has to find out that information and tell the lightning bolt. So in order to do that, we need to make some variables. So I'm going to have a ship X. And these variables are for all sprites because they need to be read by the ship and the lightning bolt. So I want a ship Y, and I want ship direction. So when the space key is pressed, all these variables are going to be set to the correct values. So the ship X, the ship Y, and the ship direction. And these are going to be these values here. Okay, inside the lightning bolt, it's going to start when this clone is created. So when it starts as a clone, it's going to need to move to the position of the ship and point in the direction of the ship. And that's those variables I just made. So go to ship X, ship Y, and point in direction, ship direction. I don't want this lightning bolt to hang around here all throughout the game, so I'm going to hide it. So another thing that it needs to do when it starts is show itself. Now then, inside a forever loop, it's going to move 20 steps. And we can see how that looks. Right, it's basically working, only you will notice that the lightning bolts are gathering at the corners of the screen. And that's because I never actually asked them to delete. So inside an if statement, I'm going to say if it's touching the edge, then this clone will be deleted. And that needs to go inside that forever loop. So let's see how that looks. Right, I'm happy with that. So we've basically finished for this video. In the next video, I think I will program some asteroids. Okay.